An unexpected waltz under the stars. The wind whispered melancholy melodies through the branches of the old oak trees overlooking the small village square. The moon, like a silver ball suspended in the inky sky, flooded the mossy cobblestones and faded half-timbered facades with its soft light. It was in this enchanting setting, frozen in time, that our eyes met for the first time. I was a young itinerant painter, searching for inspiration and beauty in remote regions. She was a village girl, with eyes as deep blue as the sea and hair as golden brown as the ears of wheat. Her smile, shy and luminous, had the power to turn even the most insensitive hearts upside down. From that moment on, our souls bonded, like two butterflies drawn to the same flower. We spent hours wandering the lavender fields, listening to the birdsong and sharing our wildest dreams. Her crystalline laughter resonated in my heart like the most beautiful symphony. But fate, cruel and capricious, had other plans for us. Her father, rough, authoritarian man, disapproved of our love. He saw me as a vagabond with no future, unable to provide for his beloved daughter. On the night of the storm, the sky was torn by blinding lightning and the thunder roared like an enraged lion. The wind howled through the village's narrow streets, tearing branches from trees and rattling old houses. It was in this chaotic atmosphere that Elise's father, a man with angry, weathered features and an icy stare, forced me to leave his village. His voice, like the rumble of thunder, echoed in my ears. "You're just a vagabond with no future, incapable of taking care of my daughter. You have nothing to offer her but empty dreams and promises. Get out of here before I have you thrown out by force." I wanted to protest, to explain that my love for Elise was pure and sincere, that I would do anything to make her happy. But words failed me, stifled by fear and sadness. I looked at Elise, her eyes filled with tears and despair, powerless to ease her pain. With a firm gesture, her father grabbed me by the arm and pushed me out of the house. I looked back one last time, etching her image in my memory. Her immaculate white dress contrasting with the dark night, her chestnut hair framing her tear-drenched face. I wanted to hug her, to tell her I loved her, but her father held me back. I walked away from the village, heartbroken, each step taking me further away from the woman I loved more than anything else in the world. The driving rain washed my cheeks, mixing my tears with the cold water. The wind howled in my ears, as if to amplify my pain. I walked aimlessly, without a destination, guided only by grief and loneliness. The years passed, taking with them the painful memories of my separation from Elise. I traveled the world, palette in hand, capturing on canvas the sublime landscapes and faces of the people I met. But I never forgot the village girl, nor the unexpected waltz we danced under the stars. One day, an invisible force, like a call from destiny, guided me back to the little village. My heart raced as I approached the familiar square. I remembered every detail: the old oak with its gnarled trunk, the mossy stone fountain, the faded half-timbered houses. And then I saw her, sitting on a wooden bench, her hair now streaked with silver threads, but her eyes still a deep, limpid blue. Time seemed to stand still, as if the world existed only for the two of us. I approached her, hesitating, afraid of shattering the illusion. But she raised her head and smiled at me, a sad, luminous smile that made my heart capsize. "I've waited for you," she whispered in a soft, melancholy voice. Tears rolled down my cheeks, tears of joy and relief. I took her in my arms, and we hugged, as if we wanted to make up for all the lost years. Time had stopped, leaving us to savor this unexpected and precious moment. The next day, I left the village once again, but this time my heart was filled with peace and gratitude. I had found Elise again, the woman I loved more than anything else in the world, and even though time had passed and our lives had taken different paths, our love was still there, intact and unalterable. I took with me the memory of our waltz under the stars, a waltz that symbolized our eternal love, a love that had overcome the trials of time and distance. I knew I would never forget her, and that her image would remain etched in my heart forever. A lesson in life. Love is a powerful and precious feeling that deserves to be cherished. It can transcend us and lead us to experience extraordinary moments. But it's important to nurture and protect it because it's fragile and can break easily. Never forget to say I love you to those you love, and enjoy every moment spent by their side, because time is a precious commodity that cannot be made up for.